Welcome back to Bestmanmade. I'm your guy, Mac. Listen, I got a confession to make right now. I'm absolutely addicted to power. I hope you are too. Roll. Not power like actual power, like taken from people. Not that kind of power. I'm actually addicted to the show Power. Yeah, I don't know if you watch it. It's a show that comes on STARZ. If you don't watch it, you might want to skip this one. If you haven't seen it, the episodes or whatever, and I don't want to give anything away, go ahead and skip it, no problem. But if you do watch it, and you do like it, well, if you like it or not, it doesn't matter. But if you do watch it, let's go ahead and talk about it. I kind of want to address something because we kind of talked about this in other videos. You know, we talked a little bit here and there when it comes to relationships and finding the right woman and what is that? An alien life form was flying right next to my face. But we were talking about these things before, and I want to go ahead and just kind of grasp one of these kind of concepts we were discussing. And that concept was, how do you know if she's wifey material, right? Might be her voice, might be the way she makes you laugh, might be her style, it could be the way she thinks, anything that just makes you say, man, this girl is dope. I want to play off of that. The one thing that is the sexiest thing when it comes to a woman, the sexiest thing, besides her intellect, her beauty, her strength, I mean, I got all that. But the one thing that a real man wants from a woman is for her to be a rider. Maybe not that kind of rider, but that's exactly what I'm trying to get at. If your woman is a rider, and she's got your back and she's down the road, well, there you go. You can go and take over the world. Bonnie and Clyde, right? Barack and Michelle. Penelope and Javier, Beyonce and Jay-Z, well, maybe not them because after all that Lemonade, man, I really don't even know what's going on there. Becky with the good hair, who knows? When you got you a good woman, and that saying behind every good man is a good woman, that ain't how it go. It's beside every good man is a good woman. Let me tell you why. Because if a girl got your back, that's cool. I got you. But you need a woman to have your side. Both sides of that. Your front and your rear. You need somebody looking out for you. You need a freaking rider, son. And let me tell you, in this show Power, all right, I'm bringing it back to Power. In this show Power, there are two particular types of people. There's Angela and there's Tasha. Now here's the thing, both of these women are riders in their own right. Tasha is more street, okay? Tasha understands James St. Patrick. You know, she gets all that, but she really sees ghosts. She sees and knows and loves ghosts, right? Which is a beautiful thing because ghosts, to be honest with you, the way I kind of see it, Ghost is who he actually is. And that's how Tasha sees him, as Ghost. And she respects him as such. He's a guy that's gonna do what he's gotta do. He's gonna have a little chip on his shoulder. He's gonna have a little edge. Keyword edge, we're gonna talk about that too another show. But that's what she knows and loves about him. And even when it comes time, when the feds are trying to find him, she's got his side. She's right there by him and she's like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't about to ride on me. You about to ride on my man, my family. Your other girl, Angela, represents the more corporate world, right? The dream, the fantasy that goes, well, James St. Patrick really wants in his life, right? He wants to go ahead and achieve certain things, opening the club, traveling, meeting people, you know, these CEOs, these higher ups, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool and that's beautiful. The only problem is she doesn't have a way to really love and understand Ghost, right? She knows who Ghost is. She gets it to some degree. She knows the stories and the talks, but she doesn't really know it. Therefore, she can't necessarily have its side. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So my whole point is that although you got two riders right here, you gotta pick and choose. And I think a lot of men, this is what you're gonna find in your life. Now, if you have that woman right now who is your rider, who is your rock, and you're the same for her, then boom, you got it made. And you got this rider right here who's got you, got your back. She knows the dark, she knows the gully, she knows the grime, the grit, she knows all that about you, right? And she kind of understands the good and the more refined parts. Yeah, that's fine. If you also have another person that's more of the fantasy life, right? the one that you kind of want, the life that you want to live, it's kind of hard, right? Because different people, different pretenses, they might be the best one. But when you work in your best man made, you have to be able to say, you got to take the good and the bad. Which is why my choice is easy. My choice is Tasha all the way. You need somebody that's going to have your back when you're going through the tough and when you're going through the good. Because it's going to happen that way. And don't let it fool you. Things out there, they may seem easy, they may seem great, and a lot of guys, like, this is something, let me go ahead and say this. This is something that boys do. They pick out the woman, but they say, okay, she looks like this. She got a fat ass, she got big tits, she's got the bomb sex. When it comes to sex, she knows how to please me. That's something that little boys look at, because that's fine. If you're focused on that, you're thinking like a boy. And as we all know, boys are born, but men are made. We'll see you next time. Number 4, you haven't met anybody in his family. Not a brother, a sister, definitely not a mom and a dad. Not an uncle, not a cousin. Something's fishy about this. And it don't smell too good. It smells more like side chick,